Okay, so I don't know where you guys have been, but there was a vault that was opened up in Russia that literally disproves a lot of the bibliography that is recognized as canonized Bible. And I want to share with you guys because I have been telling you for the longest that the Vatican changed the Bible, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. And I know you guys haven't heard this in a long time, but go get your blanket because we're diving back into what goes on at the Vatican and what changed the course of bibliography as you know it. I have been trying to tell you guys for the longest that the Vatican is behind so much shit you would not believe. And one thing is for certain is that they made their own version of the Bible, along with stealing a Bible from Ethiopia, along with hundreds and thousands of ancient artifacts from Egypt, which is really just Africa. These are my own personal ideas, beliefs, and conclusions. Do not take them as fact as I put together my own information that I find, but you may have different information and feelings. So please just know that this is just my own ideas. So here is one of the artifacts that is on display, and that is the artwork. I mean, you really can't see what I'm saying, but if you look very closely, you will know that one small detail is very different from what most Bibles teach us now. That is a stained glass artifact, which also has a depiction of what they say is Jesus, as well as I'm assuming that is Mary. But are you seeing the difference yet? Keep looking. This is who I believe to be the Archangel Michael, and you can see him there with gold wings. And he also, and there's someone here in this window as well that could be, you know, someone of biblical reference in time. We just don't know. But yes, you're almost there. Do you see what is different from modern day Bibles than it is in what we are taught and what we are seeing? These people are like Black and Middle Eastern, but I'm going to say Black because they are closer to Black than Middle Eastern if you ask me. And Russia has single-handedly just challenged every biblical reference to what God, his disciples, people around that time look like. I mean, let's be serious. Not only are these people Black with beards and it looks like they have afros, and even looks like that this one over here has a pick in his hair. And this is in Russia. Russia has this. Yeah, okay. These are some more pictures. As you can see, this is a Black man holding bread. And I feel like I know what biblical story that is from. But you see some engraving on the side. And he has a white grayish beard, which most African American people get when they get older. The salt and pepper. A lot of people don't talk about the Roman Empire and how they martyred and killed Christians. Like, no one talks about that, but in doing so they also had slaves from Africa/Egypt, because Africa is Egypt. I will never stop saying that. They also have one of the largest artifacts of ancient African artifacts at the Vatican archives, and this is where your Bible was changed into the King James version of the Bible as well. A lot of people don't know that Ethiopia was one of the earliest known places to practice Christianity, as well as the Roman persecution of Christians that began in 1890, which no one even talks about. See, the origin of this is there was a great general enactment precisely formulated and valid for the whole empire, which was the Roman Empire, which forbade the practice of the Christian religion. So what I basically just told you is before the Roman Empire decided to take Christianity back and Emperor Constantine had the first ever Christmas and Christian dinner, yeah, they were persecuting Christians because they wanted everybody to practice their version of Catholicism at the time. So basically, there was this guy named Nero, and he had an older resolution for forbidding the introduction of new religion, but the application to Christians is seen as coming from a much older Republican principle that it was a capital offense to introduce a new superstition without the authorization or the authorization of the Roman state, which was the Roman Empire. And the second theory, which originated with German scholars or English readers, is it holds that the Christians were punished by Roman governors through the ordinary use of their power to keep order because Christians had introduced an alien cult which induced national autophagy. So it says the abandonment of the traditional Roman religion which was introduced by Christianity. So basically, the Roman Empire felt threatened when they discovered Christianity in Ethiopia and decided to slaughter Christians for no reason. And then later down the line, you guys don't even know that the Roman Empire is really just renamed the Vatican, because they did not die off. They were not killed. They just transitioned under another name. Lo and behold, you have these ancient Egyptian artifacts that still stand in the middle of the Vatican in St. Basilica Square, St. Peter's Square, where they literally killed Christians. But no one talks about that, and that is a big reason that you guys believe that the Bible you are reading is in fact bibliography. And that's why I come in here and share with you the Apocrypha, or the books of the Bible that were taken out. And I can explain more of this to you. No, do not question your faith. Do not do anything. But if you feel like you are someone who has a spiritual connection that you can't explain, but you know it's with a God, right? Know that that's valid and that's good enough. But yeah, so those artifacts are in fact on display at a museum, and Russia is not trying to hide this. And I like that. I like that for Russia. Okay.